Well, good evening, team. Welcome back to Next Level JJ. And yes, we're going to have some fun tonight. It's been a while, been busy with all kinds of stuff, but just needed to scratch that marathon itch. Hey, look, I hope it's really good wherever you're at in the world today. Yeah, what can we say? We got Bingus ready to go, so let's get into it. Now, importantly, if you want to learn more about me, our channel, our community, all of that fancy stuff, head over to nextleveljj.com. Link should be there. Check out especially the Discord. You know, we're always adding new people to us, so it'd be nice for you to come and join us over there. Then, of course, the amazing music, as always, is provided by Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Go check them out on Spotify. Link is in the description. But, of course, you can just go and find them on Spotify. Now, as I was sort of lying on the couch behind me for a little bit this afternoon thinking, how can I add to the marathon community? Because it is something that I've been with since basically, you know, not day one. I didn't play the very early version, but definitely pre-release and then from day one. And, you know, it is a community that I love, and I think it's a community that needs that support because, of course, we've had some people be a little bit against marathon, but hey, you know what, whatever, let's not get into that. But there has been a lot of discussions around what can be added to marathon to make it a game that is, I guess, acceptable by other people as well. And the problem is marathon is a very sweaty game. For those who love sweaty shooters, most of them say this is the best game of the year, and some of them even say it's their best shooting game ever. I, as a average FPS player, I find it fantastic, but there are moments where I do get absolutely chomped at the bit by some really good players, and so I sometimes gravitate now to this more PvE focused thing. Of course, you know, the PvP side is still a lot of fun, and we do get involved with that. But so, of course, Bungie just recently said, hey, we're going to release a new PvE part at the end of this season, and it's going to be focused on PvE cryo. So very exciting in that regard. But still, what more can they do? So they've already got a bit of a pipeline of things to come, but I suspect they need to be a lot quicker at this. They need to give us a campaign. A lot of the Destiny players are thinking, what are we going to do now? And a lot of them are actually being kind of recommended to give Marathon a chance. If they want Destiny to become Destiny 3, Bungie has to survive this, and so support Marathon. But they're not going to jump into Marathon and go, oh, this is amazing because I'm just getting murdered by people with a sniper from across Time Marsh. They're going to want to have lore, and they're going to want to have a campaign to play through, okay? And so it made me think, well, hang on a minute. Why don't I just look at what is available at the moment in the current game and see if there's a way for them to fairly quickly, I understand game development, but fairly quickly turn things around into a campaign without having to develop too much new things. And if we think about it, the content that we've been given already is amazing. I mean, yeah, some people don't like the design, but if you ask real designers, they are blown away by the quality of the design, even though it looks pretty simplistic. And so I was like, hang on a minute, why don't we jig these things in the right way to make it enticing for new players to want to come and give it a go? Through that process, teach them a little bit more about the game of Marathon, and then when they enter the PvP realm, they're not literally sitting ducks, a deer in headlights, just sitting there waiting to be murdered because they have no idea where it's coming from. And so I thought, okay, well, how can I put this down? How can I convey this to you? And the thing that came to mind, I know, is a slideshow. So yes, I got cracking and put together a bit of a slideshow, just some of my ideas of what we can do to potentially, what Bungie can do cheaply to get a campaign going. Now, yes, this is a pretty basic PowerPoint presentation. Please don't murder me. It took me about an hour to put together, but importantly, I want to hear from you. If you've got cool ideas, different things, let's put this together. Let's create a bit of a movement here. I'm definitely going to be posting clips of this on the various channels to see if we can get some attention to this. I can imagine Bungie's already thinking about this. Remember, these are the people that developed things like Halo and Destiny. They know about campaigns. They know how to make these things. The thing is right now, they've probably got a lot of things to focus on, and I think this could be something that can go, actually, you know what? we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can just use the wheels we've got. Anyway, so to our PowerPoint presentation. The first thing I want to talk about is the lore. So a lot of people have jumped into this game and completely missed the lore. There's a little intro explaining to you what you're doing on the planet, which is so kind of beautiful and colorful and overwhelming. It gets lost. And so I think what a lot of Destiny people like is lore. Any people who like single player PvE style games or PvP, but people like lore. They want to understand that there's a reason why they're doing this. They're not just something that is dropped on the planet and then you go and kill stuff. You want to have a purpose. And so when we talk about lore, it's interesting. A lot of people, when you ask them, they go, the marathon has lore. Bungie started in 1990. That's 30 years ago. But in 1994, they developed the first Marathon, a full-fledged single-player game that did fairly well. It was hampered by the system it was launched on, but it wasn't that bad. I actually played it just before Marathon officially launched, and I found it quite interesting, but there's a deep story here. Then, of course, there's Marathon 2. Did you know there's a Marathon 2? And there was even a Marathon Infinity. So there is story that they can hark back to and rely on to carry the story forward, you know? And of course, you know, they went on to create Halo, just Halo, but of course other things, you know, Destiny and other things. But talking about the lore, just very quickly, if you look at the history of Marathon, it starts technically way back with them building the ship. And by the way, all these images were generated by Google Gemini months ago, so apologies for the quality, but it conveys the message. There was this whole story about it launching. It was traveling from Mars to Tau Ceti. It got there hundreds of years later because of the distance, and they started to colonize, no problem. And then shit hit the fan. Something went wrong. Suddenly the 4 invaded. They sent a message back. It traveled for 92 years. We were informed. Then we traveled back, and basically this is where we are now. That's something that so many people just missed when they fire up Marathon. There is a lot of these little messages and stuff that you can open. They're in green text, but again, I feel that it's not been clearly presented to people. So maybe they can generate a really cool intro video or take what they've got or do some voiceover or something just to give people that purpose. Why are we here? We're trying to figure out what the happened. All right. And, of course, there's so many things to this game people don't understand. What's Bingus? You know, give us some Bingus deets, please. But as it's an example of this so many times where you see a drinkable cheeseburger. If you know you can go to an area, you can go and listen to some audio, and that gives you a bit of an understanding of the world we live in. So many people talk about the design of the buildings and stuff being boring, and I'm like, hang on a minute. If you're going to travel to the other side of the galaxy, 300 years or whatever worth of travel, are you going to travel with 50 million different designed buildings, or are you going to have 3D printers that spit out the same blocky thingies? So I think there's logic to it, but they can reiterate this a little bit better so people understand what they're doing, why they're doing it, maybe even inserting a bit more of a North Star than the compiler, something we are aiming to eventually get to. Okay, so what is the game loop? In my opinion, and again, this is very simple, they will definitely be able to expand on it in the years to come, but right now, simple. Play. Key thing here for a lot of people, win, save, upgrade, move to the next place, and do it all over again. It's a very simple loop. People can say what they want about most single-player games, but it's basically that. You play, you kick some ass, you save so you don't have to go back to the start, you upgrade your character, and you move forward. So, what are we thinking here? Game loop, pretty straightforward for me. Play, decrypt, move. So, we start at one point in the map, and we do some fun challenges, things that for each of the points of interest around the map, we can go and unlock something or explore something, figure out something, learn something. Then we unlock certain things that we had to do in the ARG. So for those who don't know, Marathon had this big ARG, which is a augmented reality game, which is a game within a game. And the whole idea was to unlock cryo. So you've got these elements dotted around all over the maps, little voice messages and things like that. just reactivate them. You have to go and unlock these things. You have to read or understand the story a little bit before you progress. Easy, no new development needed. But then, of course, what is the important thing when you're going from stage to stage? You have a big ass boss to fight. And so, same thing here. We face off against UESC commanders that give us better equipment. Okay, so boom, we've beaten the UESC commander. We then go back, we upgrade our cradle because we've got the cradle. Just use the cradle, because most people who've got a very advanced cradle, they don't need to start from scratch. But those who are starting for the first time, they'll have a basic cradle. I don't see a reason why you can't upgrade your cradle using the single player campaign. Maybe, tell me if I'm wrong, but you can upgrade your cradle, you get better weapons, you keep unlocking little things that you can add, which slowly teaches you the structure of the game's functions. What are mods? You know, what are the various things that you can add to improve your character? Key thing here is you can change them, but when you save it, that's what your character has. You don't lose these things, which I think is key. You save the game, you move to the next point of interest. Are you with me so far? What do you think? So then, of course, the final part of the game loop. You beat the boss and we move on up. So, of course, we beat the final boss in a stage with a big epic fight. You're not expected to win the first time. You're expected to die a few times, but that's okay. You kind of start at a place that you don't have to then do everything again. It should be basically broken off into sections so that you can play the same boss 15 times over and over and over and over, learn the mechanics, understand things, maybe change some of your weapon setups until you crack it. What a moment when you finally beat that boss, you know? And that's, I think, a cool loop within Destiny and other games. So then you unlock the next stage. You can't move forward till you've cracked this boss. Maybe you have to do it with friends. Maybe you have to do it yourself. Different things. Then we repeat the cycle. We move to the next stage. All right. So let's talk maps. This is the easy bit. They've got these amazing maps. They are already awesome. So we start obviously with the easiest map, Perimeter. We start the whole game loop as we land in Perimeter. So let's start simple and teach people the basics. Even some of the seasoned veterans will learn little things about this game if they go through this loop, because there's so many things you miss when you're literally just running to either kill or to not be killed. You just miss some of the great detail within this game. But for the people who are starting fresh, great way to teach them piece by piece what's so awesome about this game. So have runners start with easy tasks, you know, go break 5 windows or whatever, and easy battles, simple UESC fights. Kind of explore and show them how UESCs react to sound, how they flank you, things like that. I've learned so much from these me playing solo sponsored PvE maps about UESC, because I didn't have to stress around being just hacked to death by an assassin going around a corner somewhere. You unlock rooms, you understand the value of keys, you complete tasks, become slowly but surely more complex, and you kill UESC commanders. Then, runners can of course go anywhere. This is technically an open map. We can't fully lock them down unless we create invisible barriers. But what we can do to combat that is the areas that are not unlocked yet, the doors are simply closed. So for instance, in this map here, we would start and we move into station. You could run to Hola, you could run to North Relay, and what would you get there? You'll get UESCs, you can fight them, but it's not going to gain you any value because the doors that are essential to being open so that you can go in and complete the point of interest is locked. Simple as that. And so again, it's going to force people to focus on one area, complete it, move to the next. But then of course, I love Holler. For me, Holler is one of the best little sections in the entire game. The mood to it, the battles I've had in it, the level design. If there's ever a crazy cool PvP deathmatch map, I think the Holler is sweaty. That and also a few other places. I'll think further about this. But big sweaty battle in Holler before we move to the next stage. It kind of makes me kind of think, well, here's this big ass Holler. There's probably some way to exit from it and move to the next level. So, what do you think? Any other ideas you'd have for Perimeter? So then Dire Marsh. Oh, our favorite Dire Marsh. I was listening to a Kerr earlier today playing and saying how he hated Dire Marsh. And to be fair, I hated it too. Why? Because you just got sniped long distance all the time. Night Marsh actually allowed me to learn how to play Dire Marsh. Okay, so we then from Perimeter moved to Dire Marsh in the day. Key. So now, if people have completed Perimeter, they've learnt a lot about UESC fights. They understand key systems, they understand missions, they understand the various factions a little bit better. And so now we can ramp up the complexity and the sweatiness. They've got better guns, they understand armor, their rotation skills are better, they understand key, their shells better. That is such a big part of this, is understanding what are some of the skills that you need to use and when you're a runner. And so runners now understand the basics, so implement some of the most fun missions in Dire Marsh. Remember, these are actually some really cool missions you can do. One that stands out to me that I hated at one point but loved was the Protect Destroy. That's the one where you hack one of the UESC airplane shuttle things and then it flies and it crashes. Simple but fun, and it gives you that satisfaction. Cool, we've done this, move to the next one. You can wrap a little bit of lore in that story if you want. It could be like, well, they were going to try and warn Cryo or something like that about us trying to get to them, or they stole some hard drive, whatever. Make up some lore if you need to. Another thing is activate that lockdown event, the big red square. I have never done it. Every time I've been in a scenario where I could do it, I've either not had the things with me to keep me from dying, or I just didn't have the team with me. So this would be a great way for you. You have to go through that lockdown event. You will die 15 times, but you'll come out the other side of it understanding how it is, not being scared of it in any way, and actually looking forward to it. And so now you've upskilled people again. All right. Then, of course, where are we exiting? We are not exiting the Dire Marsh. So we create an event that makes us get stuck in complex forever. We're locked down somewhere in a room or something like that, so it's dark. And then the game rotates into Night Marsh. Oh, I love Night Marsh. And so here, let's switch things up again a little bit. Remember, this is weird thing going on in Dire Marsh. It's alluding to superpowers that are out there, but the lore isn't explained. You just kind of run through Night Marsh and shoot stuff. You can go and read these things. They're hidden in submenus, but most people don't do that. So add an element to explaining what's going on. Maybe you have to go and look at the anomaly close up, and there's this voice message that says, well, the anomaly is caused by this or this reading or whatever. Give a little bit of substance for us, please. But yes, key thing for me here, make it super scary. And also, here's our first technical proper raid, because the other stages don't really have that built in as yet. So it's a familiar map now. People are comfortable. It's just dark. Turn up the knob on the scary vibes. I think that Night Marsh is scary. It's not scary enough. You can do more things with it. Put us in more claustrophobic environments. Lights go out. Scary monsters attack. You can go ham with this, because we are guiding people through certain scenarios, remember? Another big thing, we're leveling up. What I really want to do today, hence why we're going to be taking the Destroyer, is the UESC Disperse drone. Have them face one. They have to destroy it. It's got some key card you need. Blah, 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 blah. Fight that. So there is a big fight for us. But then, of course, if you've played Night March, you know that the complex challenge where you have to basically go through, unlock rooms to get to the final fight, big epic fight. When you complete it, huge rewards. Have people run through that loop. There's so many people that take 15, 20, 30 attempts at it because they don't know how it works, and every time they get there, there are other teams. Now they've finished the campaign, they know how it works. Now they just have to do it and fight while they're doing it. Great way to get people to see the complexity of some of the things you can do within this game without building new content. And then, of course, Outpost, right? Love the Outpost. So now people are seasoned veterans. They understand the game. I feel that Outpost is great, but from a lore perspective, there's probably not too much we need to do here. And so you can see here, I get access to cryo and get to the chopper. Sorry, I know. And so basically the point here is we head to processing, flight control, orientation, dormitories. Then we have to get in the destroyed wing. Maybe we could have some reason why you had to go through destroyed. Another door was locked, something like that. Then you got to get into the pinwheel. And then, of course, we move through to the command wing and we have a huge fight with one of the hardest UESC commanders yet. Seriously tough one to do. And then when we complete, let's put a bit of suspense in this. Technically, a shell does get teleported to cryo archive or teleported in, but here I feel we need to make it slightly different. You need to fly for whatever reason up there. We've got an airfield in Outpost, so the whole point is you've got a timed run to run from killing the boss to get to the exit, to get to the chopper, and then this airfield will take a shuttle which takes us to cryo. There's already footage out there of things flying towards cryo, aka the UESC marathon, so you can repurpose those videos and just give a little bit of a sense of, here we go, we've finally cracked it. But why are we going to the UESC command ship? What's going on? We have to explain these things. Not there's a ship that's floating in the sky and you can go and have a really sweaty game in it. So for me, I think this is really what's lacking in Marathon. And then of course, Cryo Archive is simple. All we have to do is do what you do in Cryo. They've already got this PvE loop that's coming in a few weeks. The whole idea is you can play it section by section and you learn the map, but of course there's no PvP. So just reuse that. I mean, yes, there'll be a lot of people who've now then played it, but to be fair, there's a lot of people who've done hundreds of thousands of sessions in Cryo. That's okay. Here we focus on those people who have not. So many times, if you're new to this, you come into Cry going, yay, I have no idea where I'm going. Why am I being shot? Where's that coming from? Where am I supposed to go? What do you mean I need this to get this? What do you mean I can't exfil here? These things we can teach people in here. And we will later in July. So in conclusion, team, sorry, I know PowerPoint presentations put people to sleep, but how else do we present this? In conclusion, I think that Bungie has this great opportunity to create the first campaign with the things they've already built. So use what we already love. So you no need for too much development. I know you don't just take these things, put them together like Lego blocks and work. There's a lot of testing involved, but we're talking about something that they could potentially spin up in months, not in years. All right. And if they do this within the next 2 to 3 months, in my opinion, they can turn things around. People just need to see the beauty and learn the complexity, and they'll become big fans like we are. Key, create a new way for everyone to explore and learn the maps. Like I said earlier, for me, when I played the sponsored solo Night Marsh and Perimeter, I had the time to ingest things, learn things, understand how things are. Not everybody has super great memories, right? And a lot of people who play this, they've got 1 or 2 hours a week. They can't relearn everything. And so this is a great way for people to explore and learn. But then the key as well, face progressively harder challenges, which you can complete either yourself, high five, with friends, of course, or you can just do it with randos. You know, just as the game is already built, you just got them feeding into a link. And then the key, I also think here is to make it a little bit more Destiny-ish. Give people that North Star to work towards, give them a path to get there, give them reasons to get there, and then teach them slowly how to get there. And I think they will be onto something. And then remember, once we've finished Cryo, we can continue from there. There's a whole massive amount of lore, other places we can go on Tau City. There's so much to do. So, Bingus likes this. Bingus subscribes. Please, I'd love to hear your thoughts here, team. What did you think? Is this something that you think we should push to get Bungie involved in? Do you think there's something they'd pick up? Maybe it's already something they're thinking about. But yeah, again, I'd love to hear from you. Okay. All right, team. That's enough of the waffle. Shall we jump on down and take the Destroyer for a spin? Now, I love the Destroyer. I've recently been playing different shells to kind of explore their functionality a bit. But I've spent a good amount of time with the Destroyer. But why don't we quickly have a look at a beautiful, beautiful cinematic about the Destroyer, and we'll get down and dirty. Love the duality of its personality here. Should I go or should I stay?
Go.
And here it comes, the most beautiful image in this game. Seriously, Bungie knows how to make some pretty freaking epic cinematics. Alright, so shall we have a quick look here? We've got a couple of things going on, but let's see here. Multi-zone, just defeat some hostiles, no problem. Oh, we already did that. Well. Thank you, I'll take that. I believe there was a reason why I was focusing on Sekiguchi as an upgrade. Let's just have a look here. So there's a particular item I'm really wanting to get. Just trying to think what it was. Okay, so it's cool. So, oh, you know what it was? I know what it was. If I go back here to the vault, sorry, the armory, and we go Sekiguchi. So if we have a look at the stuff that Sekiguchi sells... No, I don't really give a shit about any of those. Sekiguchi can suck... What? Oh, we've got something in here as well. Contracts... Ooh, new priority contract.
It seems the Unified Earth Space Council has noticed your investigation on New Caloric's behalf. Unfortunate, but also inevitable. They will kill you regardless of who you work for. So it is most efficient to act now. UESC forces trigger data purges when compromised in the field. However, our hostile data division located one unit that is still broadcasting and receiving signals. Please recover its command module for dissection and analysis.
Well, they did say please, didn't they? And you know what? We are doing Dimarsh. And if we have a look at our upgrades here, let's see. Shield charges, definitely worth moving to level 2 because we will get a better quality shield that we can buy or barter. And so that requires rank 20. So yeah, okay, you know what? Let's focus a little bit on our new caloric friends. Okay, so what are we doing, team? Very simple. The way I like to run things at the moment. Dimarsh, sponsored. Select the zone. Then we need to just go to the vault and get today's free kit, which is... Not enough space? What? Oh yeah. Be gone! There we go. Crew errors, crew fill off. Hang on a minute. Did I click the wrong one? So sponsored, yes. Too few runners. What? Wait a minute. I'm not losing my marbles. So Dimarsh sponsored. So hang on, since when did they change that? That would be, I'd be very frustrated with that if they removed that function for us to play solo Dire Marsh. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, shit! They've literally removed the mode that I like the most. Haha! Well done, Bungie. Well done. For no reason. For what reason? Am I doing something wrong here? I know I'm not, because it's sponsored. I'm genuinely annoyed by this. Like, fucking annoyed. This is my jams. What I enjoy doing is just going into a map, sponsored, facing off against UESCs and enjoying myself. Let me just check. I will go and read. Yeah, Sponsored Survival is gone now. Sponsored Die March Mode Season 1 is back. Sponsored Kit, all teams, no solo. Rip to my hobby of jump scaring people as Rook. Well, yeah, there's so many people just saying that was fun while it lasted. Really enjoyed it. Why did they do this? So there's no new alternative. Yeah, just... unbelievable! Why did you take my happiness away from me, you fucktards? Sorry, I'm like, to swear like this at something I've just picked up and said that you can do something about is annoying. There's no reason for this. I'm occupying my own server, you know, anyway. Okay, fine. And night is locked as well, just for good measure as well. Okay, well, I guess I don't have a choice then. We will go to Dire Marsh. I could do solo, but I'm coming in with a sponsored kit. Oh, hang on. So why don't we do then sponsored, select zone, crew fill on. So we can do the sponsored kit route, but not solo. So I think it's still PvE, but you just can't do it solo. Anyway. And for those thinking, well, you clearly don't like playing with others. I love playing with others. The thing what I find here is especially when I'm streaming, I like to explore and do my own things. Here, I have to stick to a team, follow orders or give orders. People aren't talking, you know, I don't know. It's not the best. Plus, it takes longer to load. Testing. Cool, we've got chat enable. But I'll put it to you. Did you enjoy playing solo sponsored? I definitely did. It was actually something that I highly recommended people try, especially people who are struggling, because when you're a solo, you have the capability of just moving to a particular area and staking it out. You wouldn't have to, hey team, can we just stay here because I want to explore these areas? You could just get into it. But look, I'm still not in it. I would have been shooting by now in solo sponsored. Okay, I'll stop. You know what? I'll eat a chocolate. How's that? All right. So, in Bungie's defense, I take back everything I said about calling them fucktards and everything. I was just in the moment, hot-blooded, annoyed, because I couldn't just do what I wanted to do, which is one of the most favorite things for me to do in this game. So they did say it was an experimental mode. And so I'm sure I read somewhere that it would be trialed for the first couple of weeks, and then they would kill it. I think what they've probably found is that it's really popular and that there's some tweaks to do to it, but in general, everybody I've spoken to really, really enjoyed it. The only thing that I think is a bit stupid is so many people don't know that it's a completely different game when you play it solo. Solo, you make a mistake, a UESC kills you, there's nobody there to revive you. You can't even take in a self-revive. And so, hopefully, the numbers were positive. Hopefully. But what is not positive is this. I would have been playing by now. Oh, here we go. Oh, too early, Junior. I forgot they split up the loading screen to kind of make it seem like this. You move forward instead of just showing the same. By the way, holy shit. Change the freaking loading screen. That's the easiest thing they could have done. I promise you, in half a day, I can set that up. A new one. As a single developer. Seriously. What up, team? How you doing, bro?
Hello?
Here, over here.
Exactly.
Prepare for increased hostile
I just
action.
activated that one.
Is gonna be coming.
Cool, should we keep rotating over to AI uplink?
Yeah.
And I thought this was sponsored. This is my first time I usually play sponsored solo. Are there teams in here?
Yep.
Who let a turkey play marathon? Cracked.
Find them. Echo pulse searching. Flare set.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Careful.
Oh, this clank is.
I feel they're here by me. Yep. Above me. Can anybody see anything from your position?
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Thanks, Turkey. Shit!
Can't win them all.
Window. Coming up. They both jumped out.
We're in the field.
Roger on my mark.
Ammo stock on me.
Placing ammo crate.
Fill your pack.
Check it out. Let's reload. Need eyes on.
Anybody remember where the command module is in the AR uplink base? Oh, hang on, I got it.
Check this out.
Marked it on the map, guys, if you can just scope out that area. Turkey, what did you get for Christmas? Oh, sorry, that was Thanksgiving. My bad.
Follow the echoes.
To the marker.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe
Just
this?
running to decon and I'll be with you. My question, Turkey, are you an American turkey or an Australian? Canadian, clearly.
Track this threat. Fresh mag. Go.
Priority contract complete.
Need a fix.
Phones require calm. No loud noise, please.
Not ready. Marking target. Seeker out.
He called in a friend or two.
Need cover. I'm down.
Can you come over to me, Wild Turkey? I've got no ammo, unfortunately. Okay. Now, Turkey, I am streaming this, so I am definitely going to be clipping your funny ass accent. Oh, sorry. No. Okay. I'll keep it to myself. Sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. Anybody got some light ammo?
Grab all you can.
Oh, hello. Incoming baddies.
Stock up. Ammo here.
Placing snare.
We're good to get out.
Sure.
Exfil tagged.
Thank you.
Closest one, I think.
There's still teams about, so let's put yours up. Oh shit, we've got a rocket drone.
I can stop the rocket drone.
Oh shit.
Flying them.
You have 10 minutes to exit.
Shell cover.
Shit.
Shields need to fix.
Just hide.
Gotta be careful. Defender out.
Back down.
Nice one, boys. That was a lot of fun. Keep well, turkey. Well, there we go. Bar all of my complaining about the fact that I couldn't do it individually, it was a lot of fun. Didn't make it out with as much as I wanted, but I think the key thing was we managed to complete that mission, which is actually not the easiest mission sometimes. Oh. We got a purple scope out of that as well, which is nice. Dodgy vault. Really the bane of existence. Because I am a Klingon. Don't need. Oh. What's in the vault? What's in the box? Oh, well. Take that was. All right. Okay, well, we'll move forward with that.
I've studied the command module you recovered. This particular unit received direct input from an AI called Cerberus. I suspect it to be a covert UESC entity deployed to target and destroy the evidence we seek. I will dedicate a small percentage of nuclear cyber warfare resources toward countermeasures. Please focus on your investigation. We need to know if the local wildlife shows any evidence of contagion.
This is something. Yeah, that'll take some time. Got a rank reward? Oh yes, of course, because we killed someone. I'm genuinely irked by the fact that I can't just play solo sponsored. Ooh, that's cool. That one. That's cool. Ooh, really cool. I must say, I love the art style. It's something I love a lot. Okay, well, I tell you what. If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna play this way, let's have a look. I do want to stick to Dimanche Day, so maybe I should just go for ranked. There's always a possibility that I can get the right team and we can have a bit of fun with ranked. Though ranked, you genuinely on Dimanche just get absolutely murdered by snipers. But you know what? We've got a lot of money, we've got a lot of equipment. Let's take a sniper in. We'll take our favorite B-arm. Just for the first one. Cool. Oh. Right, so what are we taking in with us? We are taking in 3 of those. Those. One ammo crate. Okay, 2 ammo crates is good. Take one of these grenades. Man, there's always the chance you just get sniped within the first couple of seconds in this game, but hey. Slightly faster health and shield versus ballistic weapons only reload their magazine from inventory. Stowed vault weapons. No, we don't need that. Okay, just take that. What does this one do? Gain effects of signal jammer after crouching for a long duration. Oh, that's actually quite. I've never thought of using that. Okay, so we've got a sniper, a B-arm, we've got a decent shield. It's not my favorite shell to do this work in. I much rather prefer a triage, but hey, needs must. Okay, we're pretty well kitted, I think. Let's head over to the armory, get our free tag. Let's roll. Diamosh, ranked. Oh yeah, probably a good idea to have a contract. Now, considering considering this, I can probably go for this active contract. You see, it's very good that the stupid thing is you can go to your vault from here, but you can't go to the armory from here. And so, of course, I need ammo. That will help, right? Wah, wah, wah. Boom, 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 boom. Huh? Yeah, enough freaking ammo. I think that's enough for the sniper rifle for now. Health we've got, shield we've got a revive. It's a purple one, so if I use it, that'll be great. Well, preferably incompatible call. Critical items are missing in your loadout. What? Okay, fine. I love the fact that they make that into a big deal. You cannot use this core. Why not? Okay, well, we get a free core. So let's see. This one, each successful homing missile in your search and destroy volley deals increased damage. Holy shit. Yeah. Volt. Okay. And then which one was this? Your weapons ready and receive less flinch. Okay, cool. Just want to have a quick look here at one thing. Dark side scope. No, we're doing that. All right, here we go. It's been a while since I've run a ranked match. It was quite funny. I was watching Occur earlier today. Occur, by mistake, went in alone into exactly what we're doing now, like no crew full on, and so he had to do a solo, and he managed to actually get his ranked. He managed to get his $3,000 in fines and managed to exfil. So it can be done. Just have a look here. Well, so what I'm looking at the moment here, team, is simply these Steam charts. So kind of gives us an idea of where we're at the moment with Marathon, though it is definitely not good. I mean, currently peaks are around 8,000, 9,000. Other popular games are 100,000, 200,000. I mean, Arc Raiders. Look at that. Well, I guess 42,000, but I mean, it's been out for a longer period of time. But I think right now, Bungie would give a lot to have this sort of a ranking, this sort of amount of players. So it is because Arc Raiders is more PvE, easier game. And so the only way Bungie is going to solve this is by cracking that. I mean, yes, there are games that are able to make PvP into a very successful, high-earning thing. Counter-Strike, PUBG, what do we got down here as well? Delta Force doing surprisingly well. Rust, you couldn't put Rust in these games in the same thing. And then, of course, Apex Legends, how could I have missed that? And so, they need to diversify. They need to make it simpler. Oh, well, there we go. So back to what I was saying earlier. This loading screen the eyes and the moths and the worm screen. It's not hard for them to change this. There are so many visuals that they already have. So what they could do is just take all of the footage they've created so far for Dire Marsh or similar, give it the warped effect, change the colors a little bit, and chuck it in. I mean, if we look at what we're seeing here, it's a feather, it's the cornfields, birds, eye, feather again, and we're back. That's not a hardcore loop, my friends. That is fairly easy. And the thing is it was actually a genuine complaint from people because, firstly, loading times, case in point, it's a bit slow. And so you're staring at this loading screen forever. In fact, my idea, which I think is brilliant, is they have a button you can click here, which just says, let's say simulation mode. Click. It then immediately loads in not full graphics. It's kind of like it can load it into a dream state where you have a basic weapon. Game's got to load that anyway. Basic weapons that you currently have on you and just dreaming targets. It doesn't have to be high resolution. It can be very basic. And so the whole idea is you can just go and shoot. And you're just shooting them. It's like, it could be a mini game, for God's sake. The longer you load, the higher your score. So you're like, please, take long to load. That's such a simple solution for me. Just then I don't go, damn, it's taking long to load. I'm like, cool, I might actually beat my high score here. But the true goal of this, if you're a new player and you go into these PvP matches, the guns that you're about to shoot, you don't know well. In fact, you probably haven't shot them more than maybe a handful of times. And you don't just randomly go and shoot stuff in the beginning of the game. You want to be quiet, especially in ranked play. You want to be quiet until the moment of the fight begins. Then you suddenly pull the trigger and you're like, holy shit! The gun shoots like this. So it takes you a few shots to kind of get to grips with it. And for me, this is just, you could be sitting here now getting super comfy with your weapon. Remember, those people that are most likely going to kill you, the sweaty players, they are comfortable. So it's not like they could maybe become a few % better by just sitting here practicing. But for those that are really bad or average, this gives them an opportunity to shoot, and go, aha, this is how this weapon works. Sniper rifles, getting used to its ADS speeds, things like that. You know, Battlefield has a shooting range that you can use. That's also something very simple they can implement. But considering the load times are like this, I think if they added a feature like that, people would unanimously go, holy shit, this is brilliant. There's been other games that have done it, so it's not they would like be the first. But yeah, me staring at this makes me even more mad at the fact that they removed my solo sponsored session. You know, I'd be able to get 3-4 games in the time that I've gotten in. You know? And okay, look, I know I'm in New Zealand. I'm on the other side of the planet. It's now that time where most people are going to bed in other places in the world. Hell, even here. And so it is at the tail end. So the servers are hard to fill. But then give me a shooting range. Yeah. Okay, well, I tell you what. While we wait, why don't we watch something fun? I did really enjoy the Vandal trailer they recently released, so let's check that out. Just mental. So cool. So cool. My heart pains for how many people have written off Marathon and they haven't watched that sort of content. If they watched that sort of content, they would go, holy shit, I want to go and try that out. Like, what is the experience of being a Vandal and being able to move the way Vandals do? And it is a lot of fun. In the previous stream, I took the Vandal for a couple of spins, 2 streams, and I really enjoyed it. Got to learn how she works. Yeah, some niggles, like I like to use my knife. And I found that because when you run and crouch, you do a slide. I love to run towards somebody, slide, come up and knife them. And so I've built this into my repertoire, especially against UESC. Close the distance when you're in a reload phase and do it. The problem with the Vandal is she does this extremely powerful slide, which means I slide past the UESC and I kind of turn around and I'm like, bye. And the UESC is like, what the f are you doing? And then pew, 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 puts me down like I'm an idiot. Yes, my friends, we are still in the loading screen. Like, come on, man. Now, I know it's ranked, and I think a lot of people avoid ranked because of the fact that, you know, people who play ranked, they're the sweaty ones. You've got a lot to lose. But this is ridiculous, man. Oh, that's probably a, yeah, matchmaking error. Okay, fine. Well, in that case, then, why don't we go Vault and put all of our lovely stuff back. Thank you for nothing. Prepare, Diamond sponsored, select, change to just have to do explosive damage. I should be able to do. Hey, well, hello there, Dino. How you doing, my friend? Been a few days. Hopefully all's well on your side down in Tauranga. What's news on your side, man? What are you playing? Oh yeah, that's right. We were new caloricing. And it was a perimeter? No. Slime Wash Night. 3, 2. Boom. Oh no, that's perimeter, sorry. Defeat hostiles with a weapon, precision rifle, can't do that. Defeat hostiles with precision damage, can't do that. That's the wild turkey! What's happening, bro? And we've got Nesquik scoped as well. Banger tunes. Hey man, let's just make it simple. It is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Link is in the description. But of course, you go check them out on Spotify. They are freaking awesome. Oh, dude, so Wild Turkey, I need to hear your story, man. Please tell me everything about you, starting with your first gobble all the way to the current gobble. For those who don't know, Wild Turkey can only gobble. Dino says, good, how about you? Yeah, man, I'm good, buddy. Good. I am a bit annoyed. They've removed the solo sponsored mode, which basically means that I've been sitting in queues waiting for games to start. I just tried to get into a ranked match and it just didn't work. But how about you, buddy? What you playing at the moment? Okay, just pick a fucking faction, bro. Just anything will do now. Yeah, of course they've ruined it. The game doesn't remember what you selected last. And let's go. So, Dino, now that I've finished the Dark Pictures anthology, The Devil in Me, what do you think is next? Really? Wild Turkey, I would not. Honestly, I would not have expected that. But I'm impressed that you made that out alive. Like, seriously. And why were you wearing a pink tutu? Turkey's a wild man, especially where you're from. Not a Canadian goose. And so here we wait. The only other option I have, which I haven't done in a while, is do a rook run, because that loads pretty much immediately, but yeah. I'm gonna call Bungie tomorrow and tell them to put fucking solo runs for sponsored maps in immediately. So what's your story, Nesquik Scoped? You've been playing this wonderful game lately? Sorry, I came in late. What, Dino? Dude, I honestly, doesn't matter, and I really appreciate you joining, my friend. Like I asked, what you been playing lately? Did you manage to finish Little Creatures? Was it Little Nightmares? Little Creatures? Little Nightmares? That game. For those in the chat, Dino is a big fan of games that make you shit yourself. No, not the brown noise game. That is the games where jump scares cause you to have uncontrollable bowel movement, and you know, like they love to do in Formula One, they do weight loss, you know. But yeah, Wild Turkey, I am gonna have to clip you, my friend. I've never played Marathon or any game with a turkey, and so it was an amazing moment. Oh man, jeez, life story. Gobble 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 gobble. Oh, gobble gobble gobble. Go gobble gobble gobble. Australian turkey. Shit. Well now, that's a whole different kind of turkey. That. Hey team, how we doing?
Just wondering what the fuck I just walked into.
All right, well, I tell you what. Here, walk into some water. That will keep you cool. How you doing there, bro?
Very, very good.
Sweet. Just a heads up, boys. I'm streaming this, so you know, if you do want your privacy adhered to, let me know, and I'll tell somebody who cares.
I expect no privacy. I don't give any.
Sweet dreams, bitch. Seriously, Wild Turkey, I am impressed. Like, I did not know that you can do such things with wings. Like, I'm shocked. But how did they even find that out? I mean, that's insane. Also, the fact that a turkey thinks that South Africa is the best rugby playing nation in the world, I wouldn't expect that. Seriously, I wouldn't. Oh, it's good to have a triage.
It's good to have someone with a microphone.
I think Baden has a microphone, but they're just playing hard to get. Can we try a little foreplay? So Baden, do you come here often?
Hey, smell this.
Anyone need this?
Are we talking about chloroform or what?
I don't know.
Does it smell familiar?
Ammo if you need it.
Also, I reckon there are teams in the vicinity, so we probably need to...
Get the fuck out of here, yeah.
Yeah, let's follow our illustrious silent leader, Baden. Baden, blink twice if you like us.
Don't run now.
Metro now.
Yep, totally blinked. He loves it. Dinah says, I've started playing a new game of House of Ashes. Yeah, man. House of Ashes, there's a couple that you said were really good. How's it stack up at the moment? Alright, let's go. Right, and we've nominated you as leader, by the way. The silent type, you know. How long you been playing, Mace?
Season 1, I don't know, 140 hours or something.
Okay, so total noob.
Yeah. I sometimes have a life outside of this,
To the
but,
marker.
you know.
Expand.
Ow, 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 ow.
Systems compromised.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Hey, check it.
Did one of you guys loot this, or was it another team?
It wasn't me. I have a cardio kick if you need it. Just let me know.
You just say you want to kick my mother. What?
Nah, she probably moves too quick for me.
Oh, cool, Dino. How far are you with completing that?
This might be interesting. Check this out.
Feeling better.
Transport
So, Mace, what are you thinking of season 2 so far?
Harvest reset.
So, Mace, what do you think of season 2 so far?
Yeah, it's good fun. I like it.
Mace, have you ever played Marathon with a turkey?
No.
Yeah, me neither until my previous game.
Oh, those sort of turkeys, yeah.
No, the dude literally was just, anytime you spoke to him on the mic, he was like, the whole time. And he's actually watching my stream, well, was watching a few minutes ago. It's called Wild Turkey. Shout out to the Wild Turkey.
I like it.
Fifteen minutes until signal loss.
Yo, the John! How you doing, buddy? How's things,
Exfil next to us just got activated.
coming?
Systems.
Shield's busted.
Bad break. Lead a thing. Wait.
Exfil's here.
Need a shield's gone. Gotta fix that. Men drone out.
Are we gonna try and get this exfil team?
I think they're probably gone now.
Let's get patched up.
Yeah, shield up there, Biden.
Bad break.
John says, choice, bro. How's Marathon treating you? Buddy, it's treating me well. Really enjoying it, man. Would be great to play with you sometime. Dinah says, I haven't played much. Just started today. Cool, but did you finish Little Creatures or what was that? Little Nightmares? Something like that?
Doctor's orders.
Does it have a berry? It always has a berry, my friend.
There's a purple salvage up here, if you want it.
Going.
Also a long shot.
Ooh, baby, baby.
Prog sensor deployed.
No, my friend, Mace is not Barry, but Mace is cool. Definitely like him. But how's things on the crashes, buddy? Get up to anything interesting lately? Don't have too much ammo. I need to be careful here. Damn, how good would a backpack be? Dead.
10 minutes remain.
That was not part of the strat.
Want to activate that exfil?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's a good idea we get out of here now.
Yeah.
Right, and blink twice if you agree. Yeah, okay, cool.
Taking destroyed. Alright.
Believe it or not, I've been mountain biking. Really? Oh, cool, man. Anything interesting? Any cool trails? How's the City of Sails? It's cold. Well, I guess it's cold versus what we have up or down there, but... We got a team.
Barricade ready.
Might be a rook.
Yep.
Props deployed.
Let's get patched up.
Hey, Baden, go jump in the exfil and pop your shield.
Will do. Okay, we're ready to go, team? Bro.
Baden's in the building.
What the hell? Bay, we gotta go, bro. There's even more UESC on the map.
This place.
Jeez. Is Bay still alive?
Yeah.
Like as soon
Yeah,
as
wait.
he's stuck or something. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a rook on me. No, player, sorry.
Barricade active.
I'm underneath you. There's a staircase to your right.
Yeah, I'm trying to run away from this runner and UESC. Oh, yeah, fuck, there's somebody here. Damn it! What's up with Bay, bro? We should have gotten out of there. It was not a good situation.
Wait. Shield's critical.
Anyway, there we go. This is what happens. Did John said, did I ever tell you that dogs can't look up? No, dude. I've never heard you say that before. Not even once. Tell me more.
First recall in 5
There we go,
minutes.
team. We should have extracted.
Yeah.
Anyways, nice meeting you, Mace.
You too, buddy.
Have a good one.
night.
Ciao. Well, there we go, team. You can't win them all. That was just a hairy situation. Holy shit. But there we go. Now I can talk to my friends. Dino, tell me more, man. Like, what do you think I should play next? Do you think it's Resident Evil 7 or maybe The Forest? I don't know. Would you like to play The Forest with me? The original The Forest. I'm quite keen to give it a go. And hey, John, what's happening on your side, man? Except for mountain biking, how's the ribs feeling? Hopefully not too bad. All right, so let's head over to the armory and let's get amongst it. Just like that. Yeah, so I was a bit annoyed there because a big thing about this game is reading the room as it may. Understanding when you are in a scenario that's becoming a no-win scenario. That area we were in is quite central to the map, so most teams will move there. If there's an exfil activated, they've got even more incentive to move there. We've got UESC getting dropped in twice. We've got the big rocket drone. It was just like, let's go. 10 seconds and we're done. And then Baden just chilled up there and went like, yeah, what's up? And so in my opinion, we should have left them there. Like, trying to fight that is a dying situation. And so had one guy, I could probably have taken that guy out, to be fair. But I decided, because there was UESC behind me, that maybe in the building I have more strategic defense and to go and fucking fetch Baden. But yeah, never leave a man behind. Sometimes means you sink with the Titanic. Whoa! Wild turkey! Gobble, gobble, gobble! GG lad, 2v3. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? I should actually play with the wild turkey. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit matchmaking, head back and see if I can get a hold of Gobble Gobble. Let's see. The wild turkey. add a connection, send an invite. Let's see if the gobble gobble is available. So John, take a deep breath, and it's just a friendly reminder that you are now breathing manually. The John, man, you've got some wise words for us tonight. Can you explain to me why a dog can't look up? Because I'm pretty sure my dog could look straight up at me, my friend. Are you meaning without moving their head? We'll wait another 5 seconds. They don't have necks. They do have necks. What are you on about? Have you seen a greyhound before? Hang on, this is one of those we didn't go to the moon scenarios. You're just having me on, aren't you? What you playing at the moment, John? And so, see, now we've got our second loading screen, which is the moths and eyes screen. Again, just like 5 or 6 different images. Click. It's not that hard. They've got so much content. All they have to do is just bend it and squash it and have it just replace what we have here. Because as far as I know, there's only 2 loading screens, and I've been staring at them for almost, not hundreds of hours, but a lot. John is playing adult. For those who can misconstrue that, that's not him doing adultery things. That's just he's got some amazing kids and got to keep them entertained. John, I was playing Squirrel with a gun. Dude! I've got this on my wish list. It's so high up on my list of things to play. What are your thoughts so far of Squirrel with a gun? For those who haven't seen it, you know this game's going to load anyway, so I might as well get Squirrel with a gun and put it on screen. Hold tight, team. Squirrel. Cool. Squirrel with a gun. Actually, back. Official trailer. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
In a world of peace and tranquility,
This is SWAG Morning News.
homeowners will now hunt
Are causing significant power outages.
A hidden truth lies beneath the surface. An ordinary rodent's fate is within his grasp. Now this squirrel is here to eat nuts and shoot some guns. And guess what? He's all out of nuts. Expect sandboxing, puzzle solving, and gun-slinging action in the platform epic you never knew could exist. Hold on to your nuts. The food chain's got a new hierarchy. Get ready for Squirrel with a gun. Coming soon to Steam and Epic. And coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S this fall.
Epic. So the John said, honestly, it feels like an alpha build. I do not expect... I've never expected that game to be anything else than that. It's one of those games where I think you just got to mess around and have fun, and the mechanics become more and more complex eventually. So you've only played it for 5 minutes? Maybe give it a little bit more. I've heard some good things, but yeah, don't expect Oscars and Game of the Year awards. Just try and mess around, try and kill things in weird, wonderful, random ways. Dinah says, have you installed the Forest, JJ? No, but I promised my niece that we'll play it soon, and so I'll do that soon. But if you got it installed, let's organize a day. Just like that. Hang on a minute. Yo, what's happening, buddy?
Much. Just grinding for some of those Neurochem packs.
Impacts. Sounds tasty.
And we're in a disgusting spawn point.
They're all disgusting in Dire Marsh, mate. Hey, Virults. Nice to play with you as well, buddy. You got a mic? Blink twice if you do.
I sense no blinking.
He's just a silent. Just a heads up, Kurt, I am streaming this, so of course, if you want me to mute your voice to the interwebs, let me know.
Oh, no, you're fine. I inadvertently ended up playing with Zilbrad not too long ago.
Oh, cool, man. So you're basically famous now.
It turned out that way.
Awesome. Well, you're definitely not going to be famous with me, though.
Bad news, I'm on mark.
Cool, so you've got a mission to complete. Does anybody want to do anything in particular? The John says, I keep hoping they'll release an update for... Oh, okay, how long have you had it, buddy?
Lockbox key. Wait. Oh, that sounds like gunfire over at maintenance.
Well, we should definitely go and inspect it then.
Yeah, I'm just going to be safe. I'm heading here.
Oh, 100%. This your spot usually has some good weapons you can loot.
Collectibles, see if anyone needs them.
Back! Now, where in the world is Mr. Kurt? And does Kurt own a Nissan?
Yes.
Sweet, which one do you have, buddy?
The 350Z.
Nice, man. Still, in my opinion, one of the best sounding, relatively inexpensive sports cars in the world, especially if you put an exhaust on it. I used to own an S2000, man.
Nice.
Yeah, they're good cars too. What color is she?
Just black.
Shield's gone.
You cannot
You,
walk across
saw
that
the
rope.
video.
I saw the rope, I was like, yeah, let's give it a go. It does not work.
Let's make a move, I think.
Agreed. The John says, a couple of months, kids love the droll humor. Oh, so you've played it a proper amount, buddy.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
I'm not hearing any gunfire. There was a team here, I think they've taken off.
Camo filter engaged.
There is UESC deploying over there, so maybe that's roughly where they've moved to.
Oh, they're probably taking off. This is the UESC just refilling the
Gotcha,
area.
so maybe they've gone around to AI uplink. Oh, wait, I see the guy over here.
Careful here.
Here. Let's end this.
Oh, fuck's sakes. Yep.
Okay, hang on.
To my niece. John says, pro tip, if you press alternate 4, it unlocks secret armor skin. I have actually used that before. It's pretty amazing.
Wow, fuck, you got me too. Rip.
Signal recorded
Oh, no, I'm
in
looking at the
process
side.
in 20 minutes.
The moment of truth is for Lawrence. The Lawrence. Amazing to see. Well, nice try. See you guys later. Have a good one. Well, there we go. Thanks for joining. So that was a bit annoying. I just wanted to deploy my rockets, and instead of focusing on defending, I was trying to hit multiple times. Stupid. Hey, this is what happens when you go in with sponsored kits. Again, I am so annoyed with Bungie for removing the solo sponsored game loop. I've said this like 5 times tonight. That's my jam. I really enjoy it. Now I'm forced into this pinhole, which I really don't like. Anyway, let's just get into it again. Just like that. So yeah, the John, of course, it's an alpha game. It's a cash grab. They made something cool. They got some money out of it. It's still making money. Hell, I'm going to buy it pretty soon, so yeah, makes sense. John says, we've established that dogs don't have necks. Do you think penguins have knees? Well, firstly, I believe dogs do have necks. And I do believe that penguins have knees. What do you think? And do you think T-Rexes were annoyed because they can't scratch their balls? I think that was it. So the diner did say, or did ask if I've installed the forest yet. I really probably should. I really should. That's a game that I played a little bit and then put it away and went, nope, it's not for me. And so the dino's been pushing me to play scary games, you know, and after playing The Devil Within, I've enjoyed it. I definitely felt that I could be more scared, and it seems like the forest will probably do that. My niece is a big lover of the forest, and so I was like, yeah, you'll probably get used to it after a couple hours. She's like, no. And I've seen it. Like, the deeper you go into the caves, the scarier it gets. Chances I agree with you, but then we would both be wrong. Dude, you're gonna make me Google this shit. Yeah. Anyways, talking about mountain biking, any competitions you're training for, or just having some fun? All right, I need to change tact here. I'm still in this sort of single player mode, and when you're playing multiplayer, especially when you're playing with sponsored kits, you're coming into this with very low armor or shield, and also the weapons are pretty shitty, so having good shots matters. It matters. The moment you feel vulnerable, rotate. The moment you get shot and you're not in a good position, like that, they were shooting down at me, they've got the upper hand. I just get stuck in a position. I go, okay, well, I'll just keep shooting from here. Meanwhile, good players, they're rotating around. They're like, okay, I know where you are. I've had the first or second shot. I'm going to then come in from your side, which you won't expect, and then take you out. And you'll feel like a dummy. That type of. So I'm going to be a little bit better. John says, yep, a couple of races. I'm feeling unfit though. Yeah, man, but that's fine. Remember, you know, with all competitions, you've got to peak at the right time. You can't peak today and have a race in 2 months' time. And also take care of your body. You had a hardcore session. Remember, we're not getting younger, buddy. And so you've got to warm yourself up to the right pace. Otherwise, you can do all kinds of damage. And let's focus on your heart as well. But you know, I care about you. I know you push yourself to the next limit, but what I saw the last time I saw you was very scary, man. That was almost scary. What up, team? How you guys doing?
Stockpile on me.
Oh, good.
Over here.
Well, there we go. Managed to make a couple of friends. By the way, John, I would love for you to play this game with me. It's definitely hard in the beginning, but it is something I can teach you.
Time to hunt.
That guy go?
Careful here.
Sneaky hobbitses.
Shields crashed.
And what a time to not have a fucking ammo! That was such a crazy situation. Like, I saw my teammate and then thought, okay, the coast is clear, and then got fucking mangled.
A rift of anomalous energy has manifested in the area.
Yep.
Ammo crates down.
Oh.
Take a look.
Agreed.
Yes.
So we are basically heading to the most popular place on the map. Two assassins.
Stealth engaged.
Threats here.
I'm compromised.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Got something.
What's wrong with this fucking gun? Jesus.
Not good.
Cool. The Janda say, I'm learning to play means I end up worrying about whenever a T-Rex can scratch its own balls mid-firefight. I'm okay, I can do. Oh, mate, you're on form today.
Threat here.
Thanks. Stupid thing is nobody on the team is a freaking triage.
Mechanical on me.
It's gotta suck.
Time to hunt. Take a look.
Gotta go. They don't call me Grandpa for nothing. Peace. Hey, buddy. Good. Thanks for joining in. We should organize a bit of a gaming session at some point, no matter what it is, my friend. It'd be nice to catch up, have a chat, have a laugh, drink a couple of beersies. But otherwise, go well and send my best to your lovely family. They are collecting shit, so might as well.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Threat here. Camo filter engaged. Got something.
Check this out. Focus up. Threat sighted. Compromise.
Shields crashed.
Picking a fight.
Fuck! That was so stupid. I didn't have the gun for that fight. Why was I trying to do again the rocket thing? I'm such a knob. Also, I need to make some adjustments. I don't know why, but my game is running like absolute ass tonight. Anyway, these are bullshit excuses. I just suck. Full stop. The thing is like playing sponsored PvP. What's the fucking point? It makes no sense. So you're literally just going in with shitty gear against other people with shitty gear. I'd much rather go in with better gear and just feel like I have more chance. Anyway. If you suck, you suck. Oh, that was actually a person we played against previously, Virilis. Oh no, hang on, that's still our teammate. Imagining things. How did that guy know who this was? How did that person know? Oh, are you kidding me? All right, well, yeah. I did a very cool outfit for the SS, by the way. I did fuck all in that round. Okay, fine. We will go in with one decent kit, have a bit of fun, and then we'll call it a bang, bang, bang. Let's see if I can even get into the game. Bang, bang, bang. Some ammo, some grenades for sure. Actually, let's take out. Pack, please. Thank you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll keep that myself for my friend. Do I have that ability to buy self-revive yet? I suspect the answer to that isn't. I need to get that ASAP. Oh yeah, I'll take that. And I've got a blue backpack for free. I should use that sometime. Okay, let's have a look at our loadout. We've got healths, heals, shields, ammo, weapons, guns. Cool. I'm feeling a little bit better. Let's go and throw this all away. Okay. Alright, we'll try this out. Last time I tried this out, it didn't load. It took forever to load. Tell you what, let's check out the Recon Shelter cinematic. Just so freaking cool, man. Seriously, the stuff they do over there at Bungie is insane. Yes, we're still in the loading screen, so what more can I tell you? I want to reflect on what I started the stream with earlier, because I think it is important to discuss that here. In the last 3 games, I've been very quickly reminded of the loop in the game that can cause me to want to stop playing. If you follow my streams regularly, if you watch my videos as well, you'll see there was one I did and called it Getting, and that was my first attempt at ranked play, and I just got destroyed. Now, it's very common knowledge, Dire Marsh, ranked, extremely sweaty, there are rumors of cheaters and all that, but it just became something that really sucked, so I just stopped playing the game for a bit. And so I forced myself to get into more the single player aspect of it, and then I fall in love with the game again. And so, unless I really put a lot of effort and only played this game to get up to a very sweaty level, more often than not, I'm just gonna die. And I don't like dying. And so having this sort of solo sponsored activity was for me a breath of fresh air. That's why I was so annoyed at the top of the stream, because they kind of took away the thing that made me want to play. And so, you know, me discussing how Bungie can create a campaign out of the elements that are already there, I think is really urgently needed. I'm not the streamer that just focuses on FPS. I play minigames. Well, hello. How we doing there, team?
Very good, fellow team.
Brother, you sound so happy, and that's made me happy.
I
Which
am
one? The one-
a box of fucking fluffies.
I don't know what
That
that
sounds
means,
pretty
but I think
happy.
it's good.
Hey, you sound Australian. Surely you should know what a box of fluffies is.
Nah, bro, I haven't heard
He's
that
got a
before.
point. Nah, you're not Australian then.
Ah, fuck!
Fuck.
You've just revoked your
Ah,
citizenship.
my bad. Looks like I'm killing myself. It's the only option.
Sorry, I'm
Fair
from
enough.
South Africa, and so I find it hard to distinguish between Australian and Kiwi accents.
I'm just
If I'm
retarded.
playing.
You are what you
yeah,
eat, mate.
sir.
I can't eat retards. That's illegal.
In some countries, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. You got a point.
Really.
I gotta change my habits and start eating some retards.
Is that a good time to mention I'm currently streaming this, and everything you say can and most likely will be held against you in a court of law somewhere?
Here's hoping.
Yeah, just a heads up, guys. Let me know and I'll disable the chat.
That's fine, man.
Sweet.
Oh, good, bro.
Have a chance
We
to
got some
shine.
lock. We got some lock boxes up here. Oh,
There we go, and Molly. Maintenance.
ooh, I got a sniper. Very shiny.
Sheesh, learn how to shoot. Thank you.
No problem. Where did this one come from? Ah, the stairs. Oh! Ah!
You're right.
I drew my sniper rifle mid-gunfight. Like a dingus.
Here, catch this.
Yeah.
So, apologies for miscountryisming you guys. Where are you from?
Hell. Oh,
Oh, shit!
Hey,
Team?
check it.
oh, I'm back in hell.
The weather.
That was a player, yeah.
Sniper or are they close?
I couldn't tell. I didn't even see him. They shot me from the back.
Fuck, what a spot to die though. I don't think I can do this. Oh shit! And then there's a fucking
Behind you,
mine. Yeah, instant fucking death.
Nah, it's just great. One of us is something. That's all you need.
Oh my fucking god.
It's just that if you die, we will all suffer the consequences. So no pressure or anything.
Okay, well, what if I kill myself? His life is all
I
too
double
hard.
dog dare you then.
Well, you are a UESC commander, so maybe they won't realize that.
Well, he's more like multiple UESC commanders. He's got a plural in there. Very cheeky shots. Very nice. Oh. Very good.
You and 70,000 other people are watching. No stress, no pressure, UESC commander.
70,000.
In my fucking dreams. It's 3.
Ah. Damn.
And I think I'm probably one of the worst streaming marathon players in the world. Congratulations.
Well, you either play good or you talk good. That's usually how it is with content creators.
He has another team,
Some
but they got the
people
res.
It is true. I don't talk good either, so I'm just doing it. Oh!
Unlucky.
Hey, nice try though, guys. Have a good
GG's,
night.
fellas. You two men.
My fucking god, this game, man. Oh, there goes everything. You know what? That's it. I'm going to do one more run, but I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and do what I love doing in these situations. We're going to rook it up.
Activating combat frame.
Let's do it, man. Abilities guide. Activate your prototype frame's emergency repair system to slowly restore health. Ah, cool. Okay. So, why don't we... I want to do night push. Let's do it. Let's rather do that. Yeah, that was annoying. So I was like, okay, let's move upstairs, because he couldn't tell if it was sniper or not, but I thought if I can get to there upstairs, I can have a view and see them coming towards us and potentially do a res. And yeah, obviously as I came up, shots fired. Now I'm like trying to get to cover, and then what do? There's a fucking mine and a UESC right there. Not that it would have made a difference much, but yeah. Got absolutely fucking destroyed. Like, seriously, if you want to watch good content on Marathon, you should probably go somewhere else. But if you want to see a fool, right. Alright, we're in.
Alert. A guardian humble is on move.
Alright, team, so now we're a rook. Now the game changes. Now we are extremely vulnerable. We were injected into this game. Shit, right by complex as well. Okay. This is a very, very popular spot. I'm kind of a bit vulnerable in complex, so we're gonna rotate around. I do love Night Marsh. Though it's the first time I'm playing it. I've played it as a rook before. The problem is we're in with teams, and so the moment I get spotted, I'm
Night cycle covers inoperable.
just opening doors. Such a oh shit that can get me a mile away scenario. Well, at least I give you a flare. What's in the box?
Danger alert.
Oh, straight into the purple.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
Danger.
They spot me or somebody else? I think they spotted somebody else. Yes. They fired north.
Danger here.
I'm trying to get into an AI uplink because out in the open a rook is just fucking useless. So you definitely want to be able to get into an indoor environment. Where at least you can use a knife. There's something in there. We got 7 minutes left and we've got nothing to lose. Somebody's close. Atmosphere in this game is absolutely bananas. Okay, this could be something. If I'm gonna die, I die in maintenance. Fucking hate ticks. Why is there not a lot going on here?
5 minutes remain.
do I just fight them?
This is your 3-minute warning. Exfil awaits.
Fuck! It's so fucking hard to see shit in the dark, and then when you shoot like a fucking idiot, you don't go much further. Well, you know what? In this game, you win some and you lose some, and fucking tonight I have lost a lot of stuff. Oh well. Nod and smile and wave. All right, team. I'm gonna call it there. Very frustrating. In that scenario, I got a little bit ahead of myself. When you're a rook, you don't engage UESC in the normal way, and there, I'm just standing up and I'm shooting like an absolute pullock. I must say the game's been running badly, so I've been shooting worse than usual. But I just got to remember that. If you're not in a position of power, don't just stand and shoot. Find cover, rotate. I just keep doing the same thing. I'm like, okay, well, I believe I can shoot something that I can't fucking see, and I'm pushed for time. So yeah, just not a good night out. And I mean, I can only blame myself for that. So hey, this is the way of marathon, and we'll just come back stronger next time. Look, head over to nextleveljj.com. All my deets are there, and of course, Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Go check them out. They are on Spotify. Let's just bring in old Bingus to say goodnight. Hey, look, I appreciate you joining in. I'd love to hear in the comments, especially what you thought at the top of the stream regarding what I think Bungie can do to create a cool campaign out of what exists already within the game. So go check it out. But hey, if you enjoyed this, hit the like button if you want to see more. Subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. But hey, just have a great night. We'll see you soon. Jam.